All right, we're back. Last time was in portrait. I still haven't learned. So now we are in the long form. So I am recording this, but I'm also shooting live. So we'll see if anybody jumps on, if anybody's interested in it. So we're going to continue cleaning the oiler, putting it back together, and then we'll put it on the Reid. So we'll show you the Reid here real quick. There's the Reid, the 15 horse. From what I can tell, 1902. That is Harper. Oh, and here comes Bella. And here comes Bella. She's going to help out too. So we got two assistants. So they're running the cameras. So don't holler at me if the cameras are all wonky. Holler at Bella and Harper. All right, back to doing what we need to do. Okay. There's that. There's the top. Cleaning some of the rust off, just like more cosmetic. In the thing. See if everybody's watching live, but you're not. It's alright. Appreciate all the subscribes. Because now we can go live. Now that made me jump. You watched part one. First oiler cleaned up, was completely clogged, so was the second, had bug gunk in it. So we got those all cleaned up. Glad we did, because everything would have been starved for a while. Now we're working on the 3 oilers. This one's done. So it's looking pretty good. This is a twin that sits on the other side. And the dripper and the wick are right here. Okay. This one was dry when we pulled her open. Get the rest of the crusties off here. Okay. My cameraman aren't doing too much other than laying in the sun or laying in the shade. Perfect. Oh, hey, baby. Okay. It's a good girl. That's a good girl. You can sleep. No. I thought it had threaded, but it hadn't. There we go. Let's see something. Left, right. Wait out right. Let me see if it is reversed. Yeah. She's out there barking at a bird, I'm sure. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so this is why we're cleaning these out. See that dead bug or whatever it is in there? That would have blocked that tube right up. We would have got no oil, which goes to the main bearings on the crank that are carrying the big wheels, the flywheels. They need all the oil they can get. So once again, I'm really glad that we're cleaning all these out before we jump the gun and try to fire it off and then start running it. And then they're not getting any oil and it's sat for years and years. Doesn't run for years. So we drug it out. We get it running again. Get done with this one. And there's another one. maybe more. Those are just the ones I haven't went out and bought one. Another one haven't needed to. So okay, looking good. About time to put it back together. Got all the parts clean. You can see the oil dripping through now. Once it's all back together. There we go. Clean that yet. Here's where the oil comes in. This goes down in here. The oil fills up in here. The oil goes into the little port, the little holes there. There you go. You can see how it sets at the bottom of this oiler. Here's the needle valve. It goes in, closes that hole up, or see which is which. I think up is off. Now up is on. So, and when it's down, it closes that hole off. And you can see the oil dripping through, and you'll know that it's getting oil. I saw a couple videos where they talk about how much oil, how many drips per minute they get. So I gotta revisit that. And this is a filter for in the bottom, which is pretty cool. I think it's gonna be happier going the other way. Got a little bit of a bevel to it. Okay, there's that. Next we got the screen in the top. And then we've got the little door that closes up. And then we've got the catch that clicks on the ribs here that allows you to adjust it, and then it stays there with all the shaking and everything that goes on. We're missing Missing one thing. Because those things can't flop around like that. I put the bolt on. Light in the way. I like the way this sits. What is this one here? And I checked this one, it was already put together. Huh? Oh, it is. Okay, that's good. This bowl is the next thing. And guess what? That is going to stay on. Look at that. Let's set this oiler over here. Hey, hi to everybody that's watching live. Yep, glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for stopping by. Working on the oilers right now. The fourth one. I got one more little one to go. This is a wick. Yeah, it's a Reid, 15 horsepower. Talking to the live people. Yeah, look at the dirt. That would keep all of the oil from going down through and getting to the wick. There's the other end of the wick. That's good. Now it's nice and clean. We'll blow it out here. Beautiful. Clean that right up. That's good. Some more dirt. Close your eyes. Hold your ears. There we go. Don't get any old spider webs and nests and bugs and all of that out of there. There you go. Blew a bunch of it up in the air. Fogged the other direction too. We're going to kick the pressure up a little bit. The air compressor's going to kick on just to give you a warning. It's got 100 pounds. There's not enough coming through. That means you need to get one of these pipes out. And it's going to do that one. Oh yeah. Yeah, logs in there. Oh yeah. I can feel it. There. Much better. Like I said, when you clean these out, your oil is not going to get to where it needs to go. Oh, dirt landed in there. Alright, now we're back to the bowl, because everything else is looking pretty good. We gotta check this other pipe yet. And it is good. So yeah, you're in good shape there. Bowl time. looking good. Nice and clean in there now. We'll clean this up good. Seats down in there. All right. Okay. That looks good. Let's get the pieces, parts here. Tools up there. Top is broke, but it will still serve its purpose. Okay. Doesn't really matter if it's got a crack in it because it's got a hole that's open all the time anyway. It's just the way it was made. Let's put the wick in. I call it the liquor. There. It's just me. I'm going to square it off. Alright, so there's the wick. And let's go put these two pieces on. Alright, the other thing. We got all the parts here. This one goes on the side. Hi, Herbie. Think of that. Pretty girl. Huh? What are you doing? Huh? Come on. Come up here. There you go. Good girl. Huh? Oh. Yeah. My buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go put the other side on. Now before we put on the big can, don't even tighten down. We're going to end up pulling these just to look at the bearings. We'll do that in a little bit. Right now we're going to take this liquor off. GM nuts. We got dirt and stuff down in these holes. I'm going to get those cleaned off. So all the oil gets down to where it needs to go. There we go. Yep. As I suspected. It's clogged up tight. And that's going right down in the main bearing of the push rod, or of the connecting rod. That wouldn't be good at all. At least this is tight. Don't watch because I don't want to. I'm going to push it out. Yeah, it's all fine. Okay. I'm not pushing down on the rod. Just making sure that it touches it. And it is on both sides. So that means the oil can get to it. Now, much better. Look at that. Those are brass. You clean that up. That is going to look pretty going around there. Ooh, that's not good. You see some of the crap that landed down in it, even if it was covered up. Gotta clean that up. There you're going straight. There we go. So, we're going to look at the bearings. We need to do that before we put the oilers back together and form this H. There's probably shims in there that we do not want to lose. Sorry if you couldn't hear me very well. The mic has a magnet on the back. Got stuck on the wheel. That's perfect. Hmm. Check out one of the other videos. It's got, well, I guess actually it's not up on yet. Done. Just got to throw it up there tonight. Got a hot tube. Got it all cleaned out and ready to go and tested. And don't know how long it's going to take for it to get hot. So that'll be, let's find out. I still need to adjust. You put oil in all the oilers and then adjust those. Okay, here we go. Oh, guess what? There's a collar going around here, so you can't see that. But okay. There's no collar on the other side. Yeah, it's working. So they're walking by, they're all standing at the garage. I want to get snug and then alternate. Got live chat people. That's good. Video and live chatting. Going live. There's an oil tube on the other side that I want to keep facing up. There's an oil in it. There it is. Go down here into the clutch. Clutch just froze up, so it's one of the upcoming projects. But that's not going to slow us down from starting it. Alright, so there's that. For the person on, the people on live, working on oilers. Got these all cleaned up. That one's going on yet. Got one that goes across the middle that licks this. And making sure that these aren't crapped up. So that the oil can get down to them. Okay, we'll go through here. Open, that's good. I noticed that these were all loose. So, I don't want the wheel jumping off and heading downtown. That could be crazy. Be like the old Godzilla movies when they're going through town, tearing up the cities. Alright, and now alright, so that's good. Next, we're going to put this big old can back on. So let's do it the smart way. Thanks for the thumbs up, appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Oh. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. Let's get that little can on there. There we go. See, the first video, it didn't come off as easy as it's going to go back on. There we go. Nice. There we go. That's good. Now we'll get these lined up. There. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. That way, if you subscribe, you'll know when I go live. Plan on going live often. I got this engine, I got more engines to work on. Just learning as I go. So any recommendations you have would be appreciated. What you doing, Hurt? Alright. That is looking so much prettier. So much cleaner. I'll show you in a little bit the stuff that we pulled out of these. That is not very pretty. Oil and water and just some pretty wicked stuff. Alright, let's put this oiler on. Aren't these pretty? I always thought that I really like these. You can see the oil in them. You got sight tubes. You can see the oil dripping while they're running. Just pretty cool stuff. I'm going to turn these so I can see the tubes from the back. Look in there, and yeah, that is a good idea. Let's turn this one a little more. Oh yeah, it needs to go more a little bit. how we are. Is that lined up good? What do you guys think? Yeah. See them dripping through both of them. Got the wick and the pickup here. The oil goes in here, drips through here. You can see the drips coming down when they're dripping. When I put oil in it, and then it wets the wick. Then when this comes around, it rubs on this and picks up oil. It takes oil down into the bearings there for the rod. I'll show you here. This is just pretty ingenious stuff, really. You think about 1900, they were making this. So that's where the wick just gets on there. It's just coming by, and it will scrape off a little bit of oil, and the oil will go down in there and down into that bearing. So that is pretty slick stuff. Pretty smart for them to be able to put that together like that. All right, so these are tight. That's all good. Got one more to go. One more oiler. I might just do it right here, because it is a small one. Actually, it's already loose. Let's get some rags here. We'll bring it around the side here. How's that? Can you see it there? Yeah. Yep. Those cameras are on it, as they say. It's on. Okay. Make sure it's not pulling focus on that handle. That would be a real sweet deal. There we go. So the oiler is going to be right in here. All right. Right there. Oh. The live stream has a real nice shot of it. So. I'm not sure if this is, I'd say it's grease. Yep, grease pack. Alright. That's good. I'd say there's a good chance that it is not clogged down in there because it is full of grease. But you know what? I'm going to take it off and make sure. I want to make sure we're getting grease and oil to all of the bearings. Plus, who knows how long this grease has been in there. Pretty good shape. The grease is. Okay. See all the way down to that bearing. I'm gonna clean that up. Right there. It's a gas engine. So the question from the live stream is if it's gas or steam. This is a propane. A lot of times the oil wells ran natural gas because it was something that was available to them. But a lot of these have been cranked over to propane. And they asked about the cart, whether it's a custom cart. So the story on the cart is very interesting. That is a bomb cart from World War II. So, you know, in the movies and stuff, you see them taking the bombs out and taking them underneath the plane where they can lift them up and up into the wings and get those bombs, or up into the inside, wherever they put the bombs in. And then the carts would go away and they'd bring more bombs. So that's what this is. This is a cart that they hauled bombs out to the World War II airplanes. It's got super heavy duty tires on it. I think it was 90 plus pounds, 100, 120. Anyway, there's a lot of, the air pressure is high. So that's what the cart is. It's a bomb cart. This right down here, I'm not sure if you really can't see it. It is the other end of the clutch. So it's the ride bearing for the other end of the clutch there. So yeah, good questions. Really good questions. Because while you guys are thinking about those things, I'm pretty focused on this, so I don't think about answering, things like that are cool. Planning on going live a bunch, and got more engines to work on here coming up. More oil well engines. Like I said, I'm learning as we go. I'm an IT guy, so this is kind of relaxing to me. I love this stuff. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th oiler where this is grease. So we're getting that cleaned up. I'll pull all this grease out. And then before we start it up, we're going to put all new oil in the oilers. And we're going to get those all adjusted. So we might as well put the grease in too. Let's do this smart. So on the live stream, I'm just learning on setting that up. Are you able to hear me all right? Yep, it is cool, thank you. Where are you from? I'm in Ohio, central Ohio. Actually, Amish country is where I'm at. Very beautiful countryside, love it. It's relaxing. Okay. I think, but I'm wrong. You say, I thought maybe this comes apart, but there's no seam there. It's all one piece. So what you see is what you get. Only grease on this. Hold on a minute, I'm gonna squirt a little bit of brake cleaner on it. We're on the brake cleaner. Luckily they had a 2-for-1 deal. Got a little plunger in there. We're gonna run it all the way up. Get the rest of that remaining grease out of there. After you get it started, or you put the grease in here, you give it a few cranks till you see the grease coming out on either side, and that's how it greases it. Kind of another cool thing that they came up with back in the day. And then you can keep it greased every once in a while. You just give her a little crank, keep the grease to it. Very good. So yeah, that's all looking good. There you go. So it's the greaser. That is all of the oilers and the oiler over here and the big oiler up front, the other oiler on the side. That's all the oilers. So those are all done. I think next I'm going to clean in the trough down there. We'll get that all cleaned out. Oh, okay. Oh, good. The audio is good. I'm glad. Southern Indiana, Ohio border. So you're not too far from me. There's a show coming up, Machines of Yesteryear. I think it's next weekend. It's over, it'd be more in between Indiana and Ohio and Central Ohio. Can't tell you exactly the town it's in, but yeah, it's called Yesteryear. All right. So, oh, I was going to get a scraper. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Okay. You get a lot of oil coming out of the cylinder because it's dripping right down under the piston. It brings it back, and this is where it goes. But this thing collects everything else too. I'm not sure what the white paint is from. Get the trash can. Get you over here where you can see a little more. Now, we're getting all this crap out of down here. Like I said, this has sat for a long time, long time. In the weeds. Hasn't run for a long time. Look at that feather. I don't know when the last time was it ran. Got rip my glove. I really don't care to get this super clean because it's just gonna, get more oil back in it again. Maybe eventually we'll get it all cleaned up. I'm thinking of setting a time and put it out there for the first start, but probably just do it in the evening or maybe this weekend. I've never started one of these, and it's all going to be experimental. Read about it, watched videos on it, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry for my big head being in the way. All right. We got more people on the live stream, I see. That's good. Well, we got like maybe an inch or two of rain. It's been pretty dry. We haven't got much of anything. I need a little rain for grass growing, the pasture for the cows. All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I want to turn this over a couple of times. Get all my tools off of it. Got the hot tube going. If you'd like to see me light it, let me know. I'm going to stop my video, but I'm going to keep the live going. Shut this stuff down. There we go. All right, there we go. So got you guys kicking around here. Let me clean this stuff up here real quick. Got people texting me. So, up and down our road, we take trash bags and then we put wadded up paper in the trash bags and then we hang them. Our road is very desolate. Not desolate, it's just, there's only a couple houses on it. But anyway, we hang those from the trees coming down the road because the trees cover both sides of the road and they come up there. And so they're ghosts. They hang down and they blow in the breeze and kids love them. For Halloween, we do it for the kids and the families. They come out and come down through the road and see all the ghosts and stuff. I'll put a video out of it. It would be under HCO and Moore, which is Holmes County, Ohio, and Moore, which is the largest Amish settlement in the world. And I've got another YouTube channel that we do a lot of the Amish stuff. So, yeah, corn stalk would be cool out there. That's a good idea. I had one corn stalk growing, volunteered by my feed, and that thing was growing good, got an ear of corn on it, and then I saw the other day that it was knocked down and busted up, and the raccoons got it. Here, I don't know if you can see that here. This is what we took out of those oilers. Water, oil, dirt. So I was glad that we cleaned them all up because I didn't want I wanted to make sure that the oil was going to get down to the bearings where it needs to go. Let me get a different glove here quick. Then we'll turn it over. Actually, don't need gloves to turn it over anyway. Put my air hose back. All right. We're going to turn it over cold a couple of times because we don't want to light the hot tube and have it hot, because if there would be any kind of gas in there, it would take off. Hopefully. That is my hope. So I see we get a nice halo effect from the light up here. There we go. Okay, Art. What are you doing, huh? Huh? Yeah, come on. You gonna check things out? Yeah, is everything looking good? All looking ready to roll over? Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's Harper. So, and actually, we're running this direction. Can you hear it breathing? go this way once. That's definitely not where you want to put your feet in, because if this thing kicks back, your leg is caught in the middle. You can hear it breathe, you can hear it pull air in. There's no fire in the hot tube. See a couple people. You guys familiar with the big engines here? You might be more familiar than I am with them. Definitely a learning process. It's kind of interesting. These two oilers have filters, sponges, in the bottom, and this one doesn't. But this just goes right straight down to here, so it's just a big hole down through there. There's nothing that's going to catch it. All right. Yeah, it doesn't turn too bad. It does. It is a little hard to turn. This cylinder here, your propane and your air mixture comes into this cylinder. Tell you what, I'll bring you up front. Hold on a minute. So your propane and your air are pulled into this cylinder, then it's compressed. It fires or pushes it over here when this is ready for fuel and to get compressed. Then your piston comes forward, your hot tube, it has a little tube in it that gets red hot. There's a hole into the cylinder. When the fuel gets compressed, a little bit of it gets up in there. It's hot enough that it ignites it, fires it back, and the process starts again. So I don't know what the mixtures are as far as for the air, the propane, the hot tube, all those different things, but we're going to learn that. So yeah, I'm going to turn it over one more time, and I hear my dad coming up to do the ghost. And then we're going to go ahead and go. So make sure you subscribe. Normally you'll pull it forward, it'll fire back, and then take off and go. So all right, make sure you subscribe, and you'll know when I go live again. It'll happen fairly often, a lot of times in the evenings, maybe on the weekends, and we'll see you then. All right, thanks for stopping by.